Hi, I'm Sarah and today I'm going to be reacting to Leave Me Loving You and Drive You Home by Jackson Wang. I haven't been able to keep up with Jackson's work, but I'm really excited because I really loved Pretty Please and I listen to it all the time, and 100 Ways is still one of my favorite music videos, so I'm really excited to see this. I think one of these two is like a continuation slash alternate universe version of Pretty Please. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. I'll find out. Okay, I read through the lyrics for Leave Me Loving You. It's an English song, but I still wanted to read them because I don't know if I'll be able to pay attention to the lyrics and to the video. So what I get out of the lyrics is pretty much him saying to someone, I'm all in and I love you, but I feel like you're slipping away, but if you do, let me know so that my heart doesn't get broken, kind of a thing. That's what I'm getting out of the lyrics. Let me know if there is another interpretation. Let's watch Leave Me Loving You. Team Wang. Yes, we are. Oh my god. Okay, so it's 7 minutes 45 seconds, by the way, the video. Ooh, the camera. Fisheye. Don't hate me, give love a chance. Oh, this is really cool already. Ooh. Cool.
You don't call me baby, you call me my name, but I keep on hoping.
Oh my god, it's so 80s. I love it.
We keep on touching,
Ooh.
but we don't feel. It feels like you're letting your hands off the wheel. Hey. What if I just hold on for a while? Baby, there's no drop quite like denial. Oh my.
What happened?
Don't leave me loving you. Whatever you do, don't leave me loving you. If you tiptoe out in the morning, I need
So cute.
you don't feel it too.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
Don't leave me loving you. If you out of this when I'm on it, I need a warning. Don't leave me loving you.
Oh.
The sun is setting
Oh.
in purple and blue. It's still no getting closer to you. Yeah. Waking up strangers.
Oh my god.
A California king, reaching out for you to bring you to me.
Aw.
Yeah. What if I just hold on for a while? Baby, there's no drop quite like denial. Oh my.
Love this song.
Goodbye. Don't leave me loving you.
Aw. Wait.
Don't leave me loving you. If you take
Oh.
out in the morning, I need a warning. If you don't feel it too.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is so sad.
Don't leave me loving you. If you out of this when I'm on it, I need a warning. Don't leave me loving you. Whatever you do, babe. Don't leave me loving you, babe. Whatever you do, babe. Don't leave me loving you, babe.
Nice.
Whatever you do, babe. Don't leave me loving you.
Oh.
Don't leave me loving you. Whatever you do, don't leave me loving you. If you tiptoe tiptoe out in the morning, I need a warning. Don't leave me loving you.
He shoots him in the head. That would be funny. Oh, I thought he had a gun. No, that's just my imagination. Well done, Jackson. Oh, behind the scenes.
You don't call me baby, you call me my name, but I keep on hoping nothing has changed. Yeah, we keep on touching, but we don't feel. It feels like you're letting your hands off the wheel. Hey, what if I just hold on for a while? Baby, there's no drug quite like denial. Oh my, if this is goodbye.
Oh my god, I miss being on set so much. Oh my god, please. Someone let me work on set.
For the music video, I came up with a treatment that follows my previous release, Pretty Please, still staying in the time zone of 90s Hong Kong Chinese movie style. Yeah, the way I decided to shoot the video, it's more towards movie structure this time, rather than like the musical and choreo performances like I always do.
True. No choreography. Oh my god, this song is so catchy.
The storyline of Leave Me Loving You music video, well, it's another...
I don't even need to explain anything, he's literally saying everything.
...dishwasher in a restaurant, and I fell in love with this girl since the day she came in. Everything about this love story only happened in my mind. It's my imagination, and never happened. She doesn't know me, and lastly, she got married. Very simple story, but very interesting to shoot it in a different style this time.
Listen, the more I'm listening to this, I'll just get obsessed with the song. All right, that was fun, honestly. I love seeing behind the scenes stuff. And I actually love that he includes it in his music videos, like at the end. I think that's really cool because a lot of people don't even bother to watch the behind the scenes stuff. And it's really interesting, and you like actually learn a lot, not only about how they shot the video, but also about, well, sometimes it depends on what the video means and all of that. And especially in this case, when he directed it, you can see all of the work that goes into it, so I really like that they include that at the end. He explained and they showed a lot of how they did it, so I don't have that much to say, but also it was a long video and I still want to do another one, so I don't even have that much time anyway. I could tell that it's the continuation of Pretty Please, or like an alternate universe kind of a thing. I don't know. It's just like supposed to be like related, I guess. I don't know if it's an exact sequel, but you can also just see it in the style of the video, like the colors and just everything, like this kind of like blurry kind of thing. Everything is kind of like, the lights are kind of blurry, and then the neon lights and the style that he was talking about, this like 90s Hong Kong style, is still there. And also obviously he's wearing the same outfit from Pretty Please, I'm pretty sure. At least the white t-shirt. He might be wearing different pants though, but yeah. This in the beginning is shot with a fisheye lens. You can tell because it's really distorted at the outside corners. Like the center is pretty normal, looks like a normal lens, but then the outside is really distorted. It's like dragged vertically, right? So they shot a bunch of shots in this with a fisheye lens, which is, you don't see that a lot. I also don't know why. It must be a stylistic choice, because if you just chose a wide lens, you would still get this, I would assume. So this is all one shot, right? And then we go up here and then we go to the title. It's like a special camera, like maybe it's like on like a stick or something, or it's like a GoPro or something, just because of this camera move here that they do. Like it goes around the corner, it goes pretty much over the counter, but then the person goes to the side, but then it goes in front of the fire. I mean, obviously the fire is not real. Still, it goes in front of this person, so it's like a drone or something, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure. And then it goes into the plate. Then we zoom in on this and then we cut to this where it's underwater. It gets pulled out of the water and then we cut to him just like taking it away. And here as well, like she's really squished on the side. So I was a little bit confused here. Obviously I understood it later when we saw the reveal that he's imagining it all, but here I was a little confused because she looks after him and she's really smiley, almost like, oh my god, he's so cute, I love him, relatable. And then he puts this flower and he's all cute and stuff, and then he puts it there and she's like, the fuck, dude, why would you, like, this is crap, I don't want that in my tea. And I was like, you were just pawning after him and now you're like, ew. I was confused, but then it made sense. I just love the lighting, like all of this, but this is like this blurry kind of thing. I don't know, I'm guessing they're using a filter on the lens to make this effect, because this wouldn't, like this kind of like blurriness only happens if your lens is like dirty or something. If you have like a streak of like grease or whatever on your lens, and then lights get like distorted that way, I guess. But I guess they're using a filter in the front of the lens to have the light be so blurry, because it wouldn't be like that if you just shot it without anything. And we saw how they shot this. Basically they have a cart with the camera on it, and then the bike is on like a little thing on the side, and then it moves at the same time, so they can film them both without falling, without having to run next to the bike, and Jackson doesn't actually have to ride the bike down the street. Makes everything easier. But again, this is shot with a fisheye lens because Jackson is really distorted here. And it's like this roundness kind of thing. So then here, also I thought that all of it was real still at this point, and I just thought that she had like a husband or like a fiance, boyfriend, whatever, that she never told him about, because also this look almost looks like she's saying, yeah, that's my guy, sorry, never told you, but she's actually just like, what are you staring at? We're customers, do your job. I kind of thought that the storyline would be she was going with Jackson because she doesn't like him. I mean, maybe he's having a bad day, but like, look at how he looks at her. Crack a smile, my guy, she's so pretty. I mean, maybe that's what they were going for, like literally, or maybe Jackson's relationship with her was all in his head, so maybe this is how he sees him. Maybe that's not actually how he is, but that's how he sees him, like as this asshole because he's with the girl, maybe? So then we see the reveal that it was all in his imagination. But obviously this is just, like they just did the same camera move without her in it, so there's no like trickery going on or anything. They didn't edit her out or anything. That would be way too difficult, and it's just unnecessary, because if they had done this in the same shot, they could have still hit it with a cut. If this was like a programmed camera, for example, we could have had the same, like we could have had her sit here and then as soon as it goes here, like cut here to this shot where she's not there. But they don't have that kind of reveal. It's just him by himself talking to himself pretty much. Then he's like, oh my god, fuck this place. And the owner is like, get the hell out of here. I mean, he did his job, right? He like cleaned up the place. I don't know why she's yelling. All right, and then we have this transition. They also showed how they did it, like he gets up from the seat and he like moves his cloth up, and then in the next one he has it over the camera and then he like does this. So it's just like a hidden cut basically, not really complicated. And then we go outside. I thought there might be like a reveal of her coming in or something, but it just goes outside. So then it's the first time that we leave the restaurant. Then we have this beautiful car driving down the road and then Jackson coming out, but the focus stays on Jackson in the back here, which is really cool. I love this shot, it's really cool. So that's the video. So there's not too much I can explain because they showed a lot in the behind the scenes. I really like it. I like the art style of it. I like the colors, the lighting especially. I already love that in Pretty Please. I just really like that style. The story is really nice as well. I don't necessarily see how it I see how it aesthetically ties into Pretty Please, but not story-wise, because Pretty Please, it was kind of the same thing, like him imagining going after her, but then he didn't. And then in this one, he's imagining being with her, but he's not. That's, I think, what happened in Pretty Please. But yeah, I just really like the art style, and there are some really cool shots in here. Oh, also the song, I said about the song. I really love the song. It's super catchy. It's really 80s. It's really like kind of slow and romantic and just very simple, I think, but I really like it. Alright, so the lyrics for Drive You Home seem to be about him talking to a girlfriend or someone saying, I don't want to lose you, why are we in this bad situation? Like, everything we do kind of just brings us back to the bad stuff, but I kind of want to focus on, I want this all to be good, and I want this to be perfect, and I want someone to be by my side, and I want to be by your side, kind of a thing. Let's watch Drive You Home by Jackson Wang. Feat. Internet Money, which is a cool name. Team Wang. That's right. Oh my god. That's a very different image from before.
We fell in love on Gary Boulevard, hey, with the sun coming down on the front of my car.
He's so cute.
Felt something like an 80s movie. Yeah.
Hey, congrats on the job.
Like you never lose me. Yeah. So why we gotta check into the Heartbreak Hotel? Oh hell.
Oh.
You know me better than myself. I don't wanna go home, no way. Without you, ain't gonna be good for my health. And every wrong map leads straight to your heart. So I can't leave you tonight. No, not tonight. 'Cause who's gonna drive you home when you've had a crazy day? Who's gonna dry your eyes?
What is happening?
When your tears fall like the rain, tears fall like the rain. I think we live in a homemade video, hey. But it's like you and I rewind to the lowest slow.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I always start, we can reverse it.
I understand.
I always thought we could be perfect. Yeah.
No,
So why we gotta check into the Heartbreak Hotel?
oh my god.
You know me better than myself.
What's going on with GOT7 boys and like being bloody and cars? Like, you and Yogyam need to talk it out.
Lead straight to your heart. So I can't leave you tonight.
Jesus.
No, not tonight. 'Cause who's gonna drive you home
How'd you get there anyway?
when you've had a crazy day?
You're in the middle of the highway.
Who's gonna dry your eyes when your tears fall like the rain?
The song is good, by the way.
So who's gonna drive you home?
Okay.
Who's gonna drive you home? And I made it miles from going insane. I've been missing those days. So baby, let me love you. We fell in love on Gary Boulevard.
What is happening?
We fell in deep, we fell.
I'm gonna cry, stop it. What the hell?
Maybe one more
Oh my
cruise will
God.
make it all right. While you hold my hand from the passenger side. Yeah. 'Cause who's gonna drive you home? Baby, who's gonna drive you home when you've had a crazy day? When you had a crazy day. Who's gonna dry your eyes when your tears fall like the rain? Tears fall like the rain. So who's gonna drive you home?
And how did you get into an accident?
And I made it miles from going insane. I've been
This is really nice.
So baby, let me love you. So who's gonna drive you home?
GOT7 needs to learn how to drive. This is not funny. Oh, it's the same person who did Leave Me Loving You. Team Wang. Oh my god. Okay, well that was interesting. I swear to god, like, why can't GOT7 drive? Yugim saw his girl with someone else and then he went on like a murder spree and then he tried to escape the cops and hit her with his car. And now Jackson is so in love with his girl that he can't pay attention to the road and gets into a car accident and kills her. What's happening? I would never get in a car with GOT7 members, please. Keep that in mind, everyone. You're gonna die. I like this video. I have to say I was a little bit confused by this story, like everything going backwards, but some parts aren't really backward, like they don't really make sense. I don't know. I guess this is how he like fixes his life. He just gets a good job and he's just happy being a worker. Aren't we all? I'm assuming that's then the end of the story, because I mean obviously it's going all backwards, but I just didn't really see how that ties together. So I guess that means he just changed his entire lifestyle, because before it looked like he was a nice guy, but he was like rich and just enjoying his time and like his money and like flexing, I suppose. And then after he had this thing of being so distracted, he decided to just be humble, I guess. I don't know. It's really interesting that this entire scene here is just so black and white. Everyone is wearing black, and then the desks are white, and even the background is black. It's really interesting. I wonder if something's going on with green screen, because there seems like a lot of desks and people. I feel like maybe they just like, maybe after this person it could be like a green screen and they just repeated the footage or something. But these people don't move. So maybe it's just a picture. It's really interesting though, because the outside is just completely black, as if he's in this void. Like he's just not really alive anymore. He's just surviving, kind of a thing. And then he puts the picture of her on the desk, yeah. How would you put on clothes backwards? Wait, what? Backwards? What? I'm assuming that this is actually shot forwards, because he drops his bag and he just walks backwards in a weird way, but they have strings to pull off his clothes. That's what I'm assuming, because how would you put on your jacket this perfectly out of nowhere? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have it on at all. How would you put your tie? How would you tie your tie around your neck? So I'm assuming they actually filmed it this way. Like, this is actually played forwards and it was filmed forwards. It just looks weird because he's walking backwards and they're pulling his clothes off. Yeah, here I thought he was like mugged, or like the mafia was after him or something, but he was just kicked out of the club because he was beating up people. This is really interesting, like the frame's missing, so it looks really disorienting and like chaotic and emotional and unnerving. And then the flickering light as well doesn't really help. Poor Jackson. It's like either you don't get the girl at all and you have to imagine it, or if you do get her, you're gonna kill her. So then he ended up just walking down the highway after he was in the car accident. So obviously this is again played forward, so that was why I was a little confused, because some sections were played forward, some were backwards. So I wasn't really sure where we were in time, but I guess we were always, every cut was going backwards, I suppose. I also love that the song is like, who's gonna drive you home? It's like, don't let it be Jackson, because you're gonna die. Then we have this angsty dancing scene, which is really cool. I love this. It looks really cool. The colors are green and orange, and the smoke is really cool. And the lighting here, where we sometimes only see his silhouette, really, really cool. And this, oh my god, his acting. I'm assuming that the fire in the background is CGI. I don't know if the car could be CGI, maybe too. This was already weird when I was watching. I think it's supposed to be lights going by the car, but it almost looks like glitches or something. It's really weird. I'm assuming maybe that they weren't driving at all, because also it seems to be just like a light here, that they weren't driving at all, and this is like green screen in the back, and then the lights is just a light turning on. Like here it seems to be, maybe they just have like a screen on the outside on top of the car where things pass by that then look like lights reflecting. Like here you can read this, but it's only in this weird square, so that's what I would assume, Also the light on them in the car, nothing is changing. So I think it's all outside, just like, oh, I love this in the club. Oh my god, this is so cute. I love the camera, I love their acting, their interactions. It's really cute, really romantic, even though they're in a club. Really sweet. The way they only have eyes for each other. Oh my god. And then the lighting changes. I suppose this is meant to be like different days. I don't know if they're changing their clothes. Since they always go around, like there's always like a layer of people separating them to the camera, they can use those people to hide the cuts to the new footage. Really cool. I love it. This is obviously green screen because obviously they're not driving really at this thing. Also, you can tell by the lighting on his face, it's always the same. Okay, so there's not too much that I can say otherwise. Like I think we have maybe green screen going on in the car. We have some CGI here with the fire, and then maybe some green screen here, and then we have this like trick thingy where they pull the clothes off of him. But otherwise it's just straight up cinematography and lighting and editing, and like playing around with the time, playing footage backwards or forwards and things like that. And then here we have some things where they cut out frames and flashing lights. All of that makes it really look disorienting, and like we're drunk and all of that stuff that you experience in the club kind of. I definitely prefer the first video over this one, just because I like the first one more on a visual basis. Here I'm not really seeing, I mean there's a lot of blue in this video, but otherwise I don't really see anything that's super cohesive that I would say this is like a style or anything, if that makes sense. So I prefer the first one, but this is still really great. Like it's really entertaining and it's really interesting to figure out the story. I would say give all the Oscars to Jackson for this performance right here. I mean, what the fuck? And yeah, I really like the song, and Jackson is just really great. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe to my channel if you want to, if you're new here. And also I have a Patreon account where I do album listens and things like that. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. As always, a huge thank you goes to all of my patrons, especially Isabel, Pineapple Senpai, Heiho, Jeho, and Gerald. And of course also to Anis, Adorisi, Doug, and Fabian for supporting me. Sorry if I mispronounced any of your names. And as I mentioned, the link to my Patreon is in the description if you want to check it out. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye!